This is Bathurst for the RUF Cup, the first race of 2015, and this is the high strength of field race. I'm car number 11 in 13th position. You can just see me a little way back there, and just ahead of me is Christopher Catch, who I'm normally a reasonably about the same sort of speed. I managed to get off the line a little bit quicker than him here, and luckily managed to make it stick through turn 1. Now along mountain straights is normally where everybody starts to sort themselves out into single file as we look to progress through the mountain. I'm not looking to be too aggressive for the first couple of laps because I need the tyres to come up to temperature, and this track is really tricky going up the mountain with the high speed maximum throttle turns that you really throw the car into. The last thing I want to do is to wreck out early on in the race. So just as we're about to come onto Conrod Straight for the first time, one of my teammates there, car 10, Joel Hafner, got punted and sent off, and that also took out Michael Cleary as well. So that's a couple of places gained from that, and while I thought about sending it 3 wide along here, I thought better of it and just tucked in behind Francois Laprise, and luckily managed to make the pass as we go through the cutting. Francois goes a little bit wide here, and I start to smell blood, so I think I might be able to catch him before we get to the cutting again. He does a pretty good job of defending though, and puts me in a bad position coming into the corner on the inside, so I think better of it and back out. Tyres are getting up to temperature now as well, so I'm feeling a bit more confident that I can push the car harder. His little wobble there gives me the momentum that I need to try and start sneaking past. He has got the inside line of oil, gaining on him, I did figure I'd probably have to brake a little bit late and hope he backs out. Yep, I get the call from the spotter that he backs out, so I can take my usual line through turn 2 as we head up the mountain. I raced him a couple of races already this week. I know he can be a lot faster than me, so I know I've got my work cut out keeping him behind me now. I'm going to have to stay consistent and start to push these corners a bit harder going through the mountain section. And at this point here, as you can see from the positive camera on that front left, I've just realised that my race is over. I've gained a black flag, so I'm going to have to pit for repairs, and the way the repairs have gone this week for taps like that, I know it's going to be bad. I got on the gas a little bit early coming out of that corner, a little bit too aggressive with no rear wing, and I paid the price for it unfortunately. Francois got straight past me. I'm massively down on speed. I've already radioed back to Christopher Cash that he can pass me on the back straight, just let's get through this mountain section. Unfortunately I scrubbed the wall again here, which brings that up a little close, and I think that's car 14 tries to go through the middle of us, and unfortunately it doesn't go well for him or anybody else behind us. I'm just coasting around now, trying to get back to the pits safely. The car's pulling a bit to the left, but it's still quite drivable. You can see how much these guys are pulling away from me that I know I've got no chance. Even if I've got a short repair time, it's going to put me at the back of the pack with this sort of strength of field. So as I hit the pit box, I find out that I've got 18 minutes of repairs, and with nearly 10 minutes of the race gone in a 25-minute race, I know it's game over here. I stayed around to watch the rest of it, but unfortunately I pushed myself a bit too hard trying to stay out in front there, and paid the price for it. I'm going to carry on posting these high strength of field races every week. I can only make 7 or 8 of the races out of the 12 this season, so unfortunately I can't make a big push for a nice championship position. I would have liked to do well in Division 2 this time. After this week I am sitting 5th in points. I had some other races that went better than expected and I managed to score good championship points, but for now we'll leave it here.